Hello everyone, it's me, Steve Travers here again. I'm doing this kind of an impromptu thing. It's gonna be really quick, and I'm really saying like my opinions on Man of Steel. I saw that like about a day or so ago, like the other night. I went and saw it with my father. I took him for Father's Day. By the way, happy Father's Day to anybody who's watching this. I went with my friend Blaze and his family as well. What do I say about that movie? It wasn't bad. Most of it wasn't bad. The effects at the end, like the fight, the action scene was awesome. Awesome. But I'll be honest with you, it was really long. It was a very freaking long movie. We got there at around 10:30 and left around 1. It was like almost 2.5 hours to see this damn movie. And that's fine. I don't mind seeing a long movie. That's not my problem. What was really my problem was I saw it, and the main problem with it is I felt closed off. Like, a lot of the scenes were really small. It was all in, like, 1 or 2 rooms, or they show, like, a couple spaces. But they never gave us establishing shots. That's another thing. Establishing shots were completely missing. Like, I never saw Metropolis. Like, we did not see Metropolis. We saw the Daily Planet, and we didn't even see the logo. I didn't know it was the Daily Planet until they showed us a little logo out front. The movie made you think, like, it was like, okay. It was like, we expect you to know Superman's story. I'm fine with that. What I'm not fine with, though, is the whole thing with Zod. Warning. From here on, there are spoilers. Okay, you know, when I saw it, I didn't have an opinion on it until, like, I got home and I thought about it. I was really shocked. I was like, I don't know how I feel about this. Like, did Superman kill Zod? Like, he just fucking snapped his neck. And I'm like, okay. Zack Snyder and Christopher Nolan. I know you're not watching this. Or maybe you are, and I hope you are, because that would be good. And it would mean I'd get more views. Have you read the Superman comics? Any of them? Because Superman doesn't just straight up snap necks. That's a no-go. No. I mean, I was seriously pissed off about that. Like, I'm a huge comic nut. I mean, freaking huge comic nut. Like, I grew up on Superman and Batman and the Captain America and the Avengers and all that. So I really love... I collect comic books, for Christ's sake. So I see every superhero movie that comes out, even if it's good or bad. I saw the Green Hornet. Yeah, I know, the Green Hornet. But... how do I put this? I've never reviewed a movie online. So... you probably don't trust my opinion. And that's fine. That's whatever. I don't care. But Superman snaps Zod's neck to save the lives of like 3 people. And the world, I guess. But one real big problem I had with it was in all the other Superman, like in the comics and like anything else, Superman always finds a clever way to get his villain Like, the writer finds a clever way to have the villain off himself or hurt himself in some way. I made the suggestion to my friend Blaze, why didn't they just have Zod? Because instead of kryptonite and all that, or it's probably appear in the sequel, but if they're not going to, there's some problems with that scientifically. How kryptonite could have gotten to Earth in a short span of time of like 30 years when they're billions of light years away, but whatever. I bet Chris Nolan hasn't gotten his physics, any science in his life since he graduated. So, and I know he's not the writer, but he's the producer. But you know it's Chris Nolan when it's like they try to make it realistic, and all the logos like freaking McDonald's, Arby's, IHOP. IHOP has a big role in this movie for some reason. 7-Elevens. I mean, seriously, like Sears, the worst one. Sears. If I saw one more Sears logo, I would have flipped shit. Now this video is going over 6 minutes, so I'm gonna kind of wrap it up. My real problem was that I would have had. Now, I mean, I would have preferred to see Zod lose because he's fighting Superman. He takes off the mask, he takes off the armor, and he can't deal with Earth's atmosphere. I mean, they talked about that, and they had Superman said he had problems with it, and they showed it. Jonathan Kent tells Superman, don't fight the bullies, because if you fight back, you'll kill somebody, and you shouldn't kill, killing's wrong. Was kind of the metaphor, or some shit. And Superman just goes, yeah, okay, Dad, I'll listen. Then, I mean, he's fighting him, and Zod, it would have made sense if Zod just was, like, dying because of the atmospheric difference. And, because that's what killed his one cohort in the movie. That would have made sense. And Zod could have, like, blown himself up or something, and Superman had to, like, shield the people, and then he felt bad because he tried to tell Zod not to do that, and that he was killing himself. But he didn't physically kill him. Because right after that, that destroys what John Kent tells him in all the flashbacks throughout the movie. To not use his powers like that, to basically hide himself and just not fight the bullies. Because there was like this huge bully scene, and it was so not necessary after he kills Zod. Because it was like, well, fuck it, what does my dad know anyway? That was like the one big shitty difference I had with this movie. I mean, I thought it wasn't bad otherwise, and I mean, I know they're gonna probably make a sequel, and that's great, and I hope to God it's Brainiac and Lex Luthor team up to just fight him. Ooh, that'd be awesome. But then it's like right after he kills Zod, at the end of the movie, he gets his job at the Daily Planet, and all's well that ends well, I guess. Because all he did was cry about it in front of Lois, and he's like, oh no, let me cry to your crotch. Dry my tears with your cooter. That's it. That was it. Like, he just murdered the man. And all you do is feel like a little sad for like 5 seconds, and it's like, meh, whatever. I'll get a job as a reporter now, I guess. Also, their relationship was extremely forced, but that's a whole other thing that I blame the directing on. But that was just like the worst thing for this movie. I mean, it just destroyed everything Clark learns and like everything his dad taught him, and like the whole movie's premise basically. And it would have shaved off like 30 minutes if you just not done that, and I would have probably I would have still been pissed, but whatever. What do I know? But I felt like that was like the greatest fault to this movie, in for its detriment. Otherwise, I guess, I mean, just the death of him, it ruined it. It really ruined the movie. Otherwise, it was a great Father's Day movie. I mean, it was a great Superman movie until that point. Also, what happened to Zod's body? You know, like, he kills him, but his body's still there. How does that work? Like, did the government take him? Think of that one. Also, how are they in Grand Central Station in Metropolis when Metropolis is specifically not New York? Yeah. Chris Nolan. Got a location scout a little better. Especially for people who live on the East Coast. We know what we're talking about. Okay, so on that note, this video is way longer than I expected. I'm sorry for bitching and ranting. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Tune in. I should be doing another Steve Reads pretty soon. Hopefully you'll come and tune in on that. Thank you everyone for watching, and like, subscribe, and comment. All that great stuff. All right, thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Oh my god, look at that lens like. It's so artistic. Oh, it's all artistic. We know just the way to make the movie look good. Oh, we'll put it a shot with this big old light. It looks so heavenly and out of this world. Ooh. Oh my god, we're so artistic. I didn't take like 8 years of school to do this. Oh, look at that. We're gonna zoom out of the guy's face and do it into the frickin' claw. Look at that light. Oh my god.